Well, that doesn't look like an issue at all, right? Oh, that's so scary. There's Alex here from Landvista Aquascapes. I'm out here in Deptford, New Jersey. As you can see, this giant lake back here, that's what we're cleaning today. No, I'm just kidding. We're actually cleaning this one behind me. It's not quite a lake, but it's a converted swimming pool. It is at a catering place, so they actually have wedding receptions and everything back here in this pavilion, and the brides like to come take pictures in front of the waterfalls. So we are out here. You got the waterfall back here behind me. I think you can see that, right? And then it's basically been retrofitted with a bunch of different pond things. There's some interesting features. There's over here, you can see the water spraying over here somewhere, maybe. Yeah, you can see that water spraying behind me. That's some jets. We're gonna see what we can do about that. We're gonna clean this. This is definitely the biggest clean out we've ever done. So it's you guys are in for a treat, and so are we. We're gonna do our best, and you know, we'll get it done. So stay tuned with us, and we'll keep you posted throughout the whole thing and catalog as much as we can. Okay, so everything's turned off. We're gonna get cracking on this thing. Drain it as much as we can. Hopefully, it doesn't look like it's gonna rain, but according to the weather people, it's gonna rain at 1. But, we're gonna get going. Yeah, let's just go. So we're filling up our 1,500 gallon pool. We've got it about halfway full, and haven't made a dent. We're still cracking at it. This poor Lotus has been capsized. Alrighty, so we're sitting at about 11 in the morning. We've been plugging away. I'll walk around with you. Got the pseudo biofalls all cleaned up. They're not really biofalls, it's basically just a liner. I guess it's more of a wetland, you could sort of call it. So it's sort of like a wetland. It's basically both sides just have a pipe that comes in through the bottom. You can hear some peacocks in the background. So basically a pipe just comes in the bottom, similar to how a constructed wetland would be, and it flows up through all the different stages of gravel, and then there's all of this plant matter that has taken over. So like I said, we're at about 11 o'clock and we're about a foot drained all around the edges. We've got all of our holding tanks filled up, so we've got our 1,500 gallon, our 1,200 gallon, and then our 2 500 gallons. So sitting at around 4,000, probably a little bit under that. And we're still plugging away. We're currently draining now. Like I said before, we're capturing as much water as we can for the fish, so that when we get down to a point where we can actually capture the fish, we'll put them into the tanks with the water that they're used to, and then we'll do water changes so we can get them acclimated up to clean water. My goal for the day is I want to see what this bottom filtration looks like. Maybe we'll get some fish capture today, maybe not, but we're gonna plug away until rain hits and then start again tomorrow. Okay. Whoa! Found it! Oh, there's more than one. I said there's more than one. There's one right there and one over there. Under all this rock. Oh, I didn't mention that before. That's my dad, Ray. That's Phil. And then Ross is over there. Yay! So we're about to the bottom. All the debris that's been sitting at the bottom has reared its ugly head. We did manage to find 2 bottom drains. So there's one over there where I pulled up the grate. It basically was just like, looks like the top of an aqua block on top of the grate, and then a bunch of rock on top of it, which obviously clogged with leaves. So we're doing our best to get as much of this water out, and then we're going to start catching fish. You already see them, the tops of their fins poking out. Alright, so luckily we only had one big guy as far as we can tell, unless there's one hidden somewhere. But remaining fish are all these little dudes that are all hiding in this real shallow, murky water. So it's gonna be a challenge. Alright, so we're at about, I know, it's weird, right? It's just like you're pulling at all the debris, and then all of a sudden there's just this pocket of like 65-degree water. But anyway, we're at about 1:30. It might not look like it on the camera, but storm clouds are rolling in heavy, and we're trying to do our best to get all the fish out, and then we'll pack up for the day. So it's been a couple rumbles of thunder, but we're still plugging away. So the other thing we're doing here is, I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't tell because of all the debris and muck at the bottom, but we're also adding about 10 tons of gravel to the bottom of this pond to help stimulate the ecosystem and get everything all nice and balanced, because as it stands right now, the water quality is okay, but the clarity and amount of debris that actually sits in the bottom of this thing is not great. So adding all that rock to the bottom is going to help provide an area for beneficial bacteria to colonize and break down all of those leaves that are sitting at the bottom here, and provide the best chance of this pond being a-okay. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so that's where we're at. It's probably where we're gonna be for today. And yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.